In this topic, we will learn about the business functions that contribute to the success of a business. Business functions are the activities carried out by an enterprise. These can be split into core and support functions. Core business functions are activities of an enterprise that generate income. This includes functions such as the production function that makes the final goods or services intended for distribution to customers. Support business functions are carried out to facilitate the production of goods and services. This includes functions such as the marketing function. The 8 business functions are illustrated in the diagram below: general management controls, production function, human resources function, marketing function, public relations function, administration function, financial function, purchasing function. The purpose of the 8 business functions. The 8 business functions depend on each other to achieve the business goals. These functions work together to ensure the survival and sustainability of the business. Specific functions are responsible for supporting specific types of aims and objectives. For example, the marketing function is involved in achieving targets linked to developing new markets or increasing sales. Each business function carries out a task that relates to each particular area. In a large business, it is usually easier to identify separate business functions because people work together in departments, for example, the marketing department and the finance department. Roles and tasks may change, but this is dependent on the size, type, and stage of growth of the business. Did you know? The 8 business functions are all different, but they work together to contribute to the success of the business. General management usually oversees all other business functions. Tip: do not confuse the purpose of business functions with the importance of each business function. The former provides a general overview, while the latter focuses on the importance of each business function. The relationship between the business functions. The 8 business functions depend on one another. We say that they are interrelated. These functions work together as a team for the business to be successful. The general management function is directly linked to all 7 business functions. The financial and administration functions are responsible for gathering, storing, and processing information and financial records. The purchasing, production, and marketing functions are responsible for the delivery of goods. The purchasing function buys raw material for the production function to process into finished goods. The marketing function promotes and sells the product that the production function has produced. The public relations function promotes the business and ensures that there is a good relationship between the business and the public or consumers. Skilled staff are sourced and appointed by the human resources function. The differences between management and leadership. Leaders and managers play a vital role in contributing to the success of a business. In grade 12, we will learn about different leadership styles and leadership theories which impacts a business. On leadership, a leader creates a vision and sets direction. Leaders create the team and inspire the subordinates. He or she influences human behavior. A leader communicates using vision and charisma. Leaders are born with natural or instinctive leadership skills. On management, a manager understands the goals of the business. Managers ensure that tasks given to subordinates are completed. He or she guides human behavior. A manager communicates through management functions, for example, line function. A person becomes a manager because he or she is appointed to the position. Did you know? Leadership and management are both necessary competencies that add value into the business. Neither is superior or inferior, they are just different. New words: charisma, charm that can inspire devotion in others. Incentive, done without conscious thought. The general management function sets the overall direction or strategy for the business. This function leads, organizes, and controls all the other functions. It has 3 different levels, each with its own roles and responsibilities, which ensure that there is coordination among the 7 different functions of the business. The levels of management. The meaning of the levels of management. The level of management determines a chain of command, the amount of authority and status enjoyed by any managerial position. Let's look at the 3 levels of management in more detail. Top-level management. Oversees the activities of the other functions so that the business can achieve its objectives. Comprises of the CEO and directors. Develop long-term goals, strategic plans and business policies. Determine the vision, mission, objectives and strategy of the business. Ensure that people work together to accomplish certain goals. Middle-level management responsible for specific departments within the business. Take medium-term tactical decisions. Execute the organizational plans in conformance with the company's policies. Responsible for achieving the goals and objectives set for specific departments. Implement plans made by top-level management. Implement the vision and plans of the top management. Work with managers in other departments and acquire resources needed in their departments. Lower-level management. Act as role models for employees because they provide supervision, performance feedback, and so on. Focus on controlling and directing. Responsible for a high level of productivity, technical assistance, and motivating employees, and take short-term routine or operational decisions. Implement instructions given by middle management, called the first management level because it is the first management level to which subordinates can be promoted. New words: oversees, to watch or organize a job or an activity to make certain that it is being done correctly. Strategic, relating to the gaining of overall or long-term advantage. Tactical, constituting actions carefully planned to achieve desired objectives. Implement, putting a plan into effect. Example of levels of management and their decisions in an organization. Level of management, top-level management, type of decision. They make long-term strategic decisions to achieve long-term goals. Examples: CEOs, directors, owner of a sole trader, partners in a partnership. Responsibilities of level: to manage changes in the business environment, plan the activities of the business, to give direction to the vision, mission, goals, and objectives. Level of management, middle level management, type of decision. This level makes medium-term tactical decisions, like organizing the activities needed to carry out a plan. Examples include departmental managers, such as purchasing manager, production manager, and so on. Responsibilities of this level: they control the people and processes in the business. It acts as the link between top management and lower-level management, passing information from top management to lower management. Level of management, lower-level management, type of decision. The lower-level management makes short-term operational decisions. Examples include foreman, supervisor, and team leaders. Responsibilities of this level: they offer feedback and suggestions to middle management, implement the objectives of the middle management, and motivate and guide workers. The management tasks. The meaning of the management tasks. The management tasks are tools used by an organization to help complete projects more efficiently by organizing and prioritizing related tasks. These tasks address a general need to organize, prioritize, and visualize work. Part of being organized includes setting priorities for tasks, visualizing the progress of tasks as they pass through stages of completion, and compiling analysis or reports to direct future tasks and workflows. There are 5 basic management tasks. These are planning, organizing, leadership, controlling, and risk management. These tasks should be carried out at different levels of the business, and are carried out to ensure that the vision, mission, and goals of the business are met. Let's look at each of these management tasks. Planning. This task evaluates the existing activities and goals. This includes scheduled activities that will lead to achieving those goals. The top management formulates strategic plans. The middle management formulates tactical plans. It includes getting all the information you need for planning. The lower management formulates operational plans. Different plans are considered to achieve set goals. Backup plan or plans are put in place if the chosen plan becomes impossible. The chosen plan is implemented. Organizing. This task brings resources together to achieve the set goals. Resources include materials, human and financial resources. It is the mechanism used to execute the plan. Involves breaking a plan into actions. The activities are assigned or delegated to specific individuals. Training is included to ensure that the job or jobs are carried out successfully. The tasks are coordinated to keep resources moving efficiently towards set goals. Resources are prioritized to essential areas at any given time. Organize the jobs within specific functions or departments. Leading, directing, or activating, letting staff know what needs to be done and by when it needs to be done. The employees are motivated to contribute to the success of the business, supervise staff while motivating teams through guided leadership communicated in clear ways, inspire employees to carry out their tasks to the best of their abilities, establish a productive working climate, motivate employees to achieve set goals or targets, guide employees in the right direction so that the business can achieve its goals, motivate workers to use their skills and resources to their best ability. Controlling established performance standards and ensure that those standards are met. Ensure that the business achieves its goals. Ensure activities are carried out as planned. Enable the business to take corrective measures if the objectives are not achieved. The risk can be identified during control. Compares actual results with goals set by management. Corrective measures must be taken if there is a difference between actual results and the goals set out by the business. Continuous control ensures that the business runs smoothly. Risk management: identify possible risk by finding risk-bearing activities, that is, activities which could go wrong, within the organization. Assist businesses to analyze each possible risk and how likely it is that the risk will happen. Evaluate the potential impact of risks in terms of financial liability. Controls or monitors the risk by studying reports and trends in the environment so that measures can be taken to prevent it from happening. Handle the risk by determining what actions to take should the event happen using available resources and contingency plan and communication with stakeholders. The meaning of the organizational structure. An organizational structure is a system that outlines how certain activities are directed to achieve the goals of an organization. These activities can include rules, roles, and responsibilities. The organizational structure also determines how information flows between levels within the company. Factors that influence the organization structure: size of the organization, strategy, technology, resources. Types of organizational structure: functional organizational structure. Employees get instructions from more than one manager. The plans to be executed determine who will be giving instructions. This structure confuses employees because they report to more than one manager. Project organizational structure. Structured around project teams. It is a temporary structure because employees are drawn from different departments. Employees are then grouped to form a project team that will carry out a particular project. Matrix organizational structure. Structured around projects, but employees remain in their departments. A project must be completed up to a certain point. The project is then passed on to the next team that will carry out the next phase of the project. Matrix organizational structure consists of executive, which controls the functional manager, and project manager. Project team, controlled by the project manager. The meaning of the administration function. The administration is responsible for collecting, processing, and distributing information that is used for decision-making by management. It stores and records information by using recent technology and performs general office work such as filing and storing of information. Activities of the administration function: management of information. The administrative staff need to handle information correctly to avoid making the incorrect decisions based on incorrect information. The administration function is responsible for dealing with the following types of information: accounting records, which can be used to draw up financial statements and reports, keeping all business transactions up to date; cost accounting, to determine whether a product can be sold at a competitive price while considering the manufacturing or production costs; budgets, which is a plan of estimated expenses and income for a specific period; collecting and classifying numerical data and statistics. Handling of information. Information is collected from both outside and inside the business. Correct and reliable information should be available for meaningful decision-making and to run the business successfully. Office practice. Office practice refers to how the administrative staff should handle their duties. It covers matters such as the dress code for employees, proper filing of documents, telephone etiquette, internet usage by staff, and so on. Collection of information. Information is collected from both outside and inside the business. Correct and reliable information should be available for meaningful decision-making and to run the business successfully. Any other relevant answer related to collection of information as an activity of the administration function that could be applied by Fed. Information technology, IT. It is the use of electronic equipment to assist with various administrative tasks. Technology is used to communicate and handle information and is referred to as ICT, Information and Communication Technology. In conclusion, understanding the various business functions and their interrelationships is crucial for the success and sustainability of any business. Each function plays a vital role and contributes to the overall goals and objectives of the organization. Effective management and leadership, along with a well-structured organizational framework, ensure that all functions work together harmoniously to achieve the desired outcomes.